If you jump straight into work every morning, your performance ceiling can get lower each day. In this video, we'll reveal 5 overlooked morning habits that prime your brain for peak performance without burning out before noon. Plus, stay until the end to learn the 3-minute morning reset that successful entrepreneurs use even on their most overwhelming days. Habit number 1. Have you ever noticed how people immediately grab their phones or laptops upon waking, believing this maximizes productivity? Intriguingly, this seemingly dedicated approach actually undermines performance before the day truly begins. Think of your brain like a high-performance engine needing proper warm-up before reaching optimal speed. Cognitive processing speed increases by up to 30% when we allow for mental warm-up instead of diving straight into complex tasks. It's similar to how Augustus Waters in The Fault in Our Stars approaches each day with deliberate rituals and thoughtful preparation before engaging with challenges, recognizing that meaning comes from how you approach things. While jumping straight into work might seem productive, this approach often triggers stress hormones that cloud decision-making and can reduce creative thinking. So what specific morning approach can actually prime your brain for peak performance instead of draining it? Try a cognitive priming technique called mental runway. This approach gives your brain necessary activation time to reach optimal performance states while preventing the stress response that immediate work triggers. To implement this effectively, create a 10 to 15 minute buffer between waking up and touching any work. During this time, engage in light physical movement, hydration, and positive visualization of your day's priorities. For instance, you might stretch for 5 minutes, drink water, then spend a few minutes imagining successfully completing your most important work. Then spend a few minutes imagining successfully completing your most important task. Remember, warm up your mind before testing its limits. Habit number 2. Do you ever wonder why some mornings you feel instantly overwhelmed while others bring a sense of calm focus despite facing identical workloads? Surprisingly, the invisible environmental factors surrounding your first waking moments create profound ripple effects throughout your entire day's performance capacity. Imagine your environment as soil in which your day's potential grows. Nutrient-rich soil yields thriving plants, while depleted soil produces struggling ones. Dr. Charles Cheesler, a researcher from Harvard Medical School, discovered that exposure to natural light within the first 30 minutes of waking synchronizes circadian rhythms and increases alertness hormones by nearly 40% compared to artificial light exposure. While creating an ideal morning environment requires some initial effort and planning, many people find themselves unable to maintain consistency during busy periods, precisely when they need these benefits most. What specific environmental adjustment delivers the most significant performance enhancement while requiring minimal effort to implement? Consider an environment optimization technique called performance sanctuary. This approach transforms your waking space into a launchpad for peak mental function by eliminating performance-draining elements and introducing performance-enhancing ones. To create your sanctuary, remove all digital devices from your bedroom and replace them with a sunrise simulating alarm. This gentle light activation mimics natural dawn and properly signals your brain's wake-up sequence without jarring stress hormones. For example, place your phone in another room and use a dawn simulator that gradually brightens over 30 minutes before your wake time. Remember, your first environment programs your day's performance. Habit number 3. Have you considered how elite performers in every field prioritize physical preparation before mental exertion, while most of us do exactly the opposite? Curiously, the human body operates as an integrated system where physical activation directly determines mental capacity. Yet most morning routines completely ignore this critical connection. This requires our understanding of morning routines from mental productivity to whole body activation. Visualize your cognitive abilities as a powerful river that can only flow at the speed and force that its source allows. Your physical state is that source. Just 5 to 10 minutes of morning movement increases cerebral blood flow by up to 15%, delivering oxygen and glucose that fuels clearer thinking and faster decision making. This principle is brilliantly illustrated by Juno MacGuff in Juno, who maintains her mental sharpness through physical activity. Her morning walks aren't just about exercise, but about creating mental clarity and emotional balance before facing challenging situations. While incorporating movement offers tremendous benefits, the challenge comes in selecting the right intensity. Too little provides minimal benefit, while too much depletes energy needed later. What specific physical activation method provides the optimal balance for maximizing mental performance without overtaxing your system? Try a body-brain activation technique called circulation priming. This approach strategically increases blood flow to your brain through targeted movement that requires minimal time yet delivers maximum cognitive benefit. To activate this performance enhancement, perform 3 to 5 minutes of alternating between 20 seconds of jumping jacks and 10 seconds of deep breathing. This combination rapidly increases oxygen circulation while preventing energy depletion. For instance, you can do this right next to your bed before even brushing your teeth, making it impossible to skip regardless of time constraints. Remember, prime your body to power your mind. Habit number 4. Have you noticed how the most accomplished people seem to maintain remarkable focus regardless of external chaos, while others constantly bounce between tasks and distractions? Fascinatingly, this difference rarely stems from natural ability, but rather from deliberate mental preparation that occurs before engaging with any external demands. How do these high performers create mental clarity that persists through an entire day's challenges? Consider your focus as a precious resource, similar to water in a desert. Without conservation and direction, it quickly evaporates in the heat of daily demands. Dr. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, pioneering researcher in psychology at Claremont Graduate University, found that people who spend just 10 minutes setting intentions before beginning work are 63% more likely to experience flow states, those periods of heightened productivity where time seems to disappear. While establishing a mental preparation routine offers significant advantages, many people struggle to stick with practices that feel abstract or lack immediate payoff. What specific mental preparation habit creates the strongest foundation for sustained performance without requiring excessive time? Adopt an attention mastery approach called intention anchoring. This technique establishes clear priorities before distractions can hijack your focus, creating a mental reference point you can return to throughout the day. To implement this effectively, write down exactly 3 priorities on a physical note card before checking any messages or notifications. Being specific about what successful completion looks like for each item. For example, rather than writing "work on project," write "complete initial draft of introduction section." Remember, direct your focus or others will direct it for you. Habit number 5. Now, as promised, here's the morning reset technique that successful entrepreneurs use even on their most overwhelming days. Have you ever felt that despite your best intentions and planning, some mornings still begin with a sense of scattered energy and fragmented attention? Remarkably, even the most disciplined high performers occasionally wake up feeling resistance to their own plans and priorities. But what if there was a simple practice that could reliably shift you from any negative state into performance-ready mode in just minutes? Picture your mental state as an instrument needing tuning before producing beautiful music. Brief mindfulness practices of just 3 to 5 minutes reduce stress hormone levels by up to 25% while increasing alpha brain waves associated with calm alertness. Amélie Poulain in Amélie uses small sensory rituals like dipping her hand into grain or cracking crème brûlée to center herself before taking meaningful action. While beneficial, many resist this practice during high-pressure situations when they need it most. What specific recalibration technique offers the most powerful performance reset in the shortest possible time? Embrace a state regulation method called performance recalibration. This approach rapidly shifts your nervous system from scattered to focused states through targeted breath-mind synchronization that works regardless of your starting emotional state. To activate this reset mechanism, practice the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, exhale for 8 counts, while visualizing yourself successfully navigating your most important challenge of the day. For instance, if facing a difficult conversation, do 3 cycles of this breathing pattern while imagining the interaction going smoothly. Remember, your state determines your performance ceiling. If you're interested to learn more about self-discovery, then be sure to watch our video about Focus Like a Pro with these secret psychology tricks to learn more about the power of you. See you there.